Hello there, it's me, Marielle. I decided to do a Q&A video and ask you guys to ask me questions about anything, and I never freaking did it. So here's me trying to do it and finally doing it. So here you go, you're welcome, you know. I've got all of the questions, or most of the questions that you wrote to me in my Overwatch mug on pieces of paper because I thought it'd be more creative like that. And it gives me something to do instead of just talking to the camera, because that's difficult. That's why I work behind the camera. So anyway, you know, we might as well just dive straight into it. But also, before I start, I just want to say thanks to everyone who's supported me through everything in different ways, and everyone who's still here. And I hope you're all doing well. So yeah, I'll dive into it, shall I? First question, shall we see what we get? Is the most important purpose in life to find happiness? Yes, because if you're not happy, you know, to find happiness, you know, if you're not happy, then you're gonna be depressed and upset and sad and everything negative, I guess. So you need to find happiness. So I guess, yeah, because happiness brings you joy. Happiness makes you happy. So you gotta find happiness. Otherwise, you probably won't want to be alive anymore, you know? We can get really deep, but I'm not going to go real deep. That was a good first question, though, actually. Good first question. Okay, second question. Why do we strive for perfection if it's not attainable? I'd probably say blame the media for that one. The media has a lot of input. In fact, I'm just going to throw these on the floor. The media has a lot of input into saying, like, society, like, saying everything, you know, all the magazines, all these, like, fit people on and healthy people, and it's like, that's not reality. Like, that's like, what, 10% of people, if that. And it's just, I feel like the media has a lot to be held accountable for making people think that they have to be perfect. And, like, you know, what is perfect? Perfect isn't, I feel like perfect doesn't have a definition, because nothing is perfect. That's what I believe. Is a good questions to start off with. Okay. Is having a big ego a negative trait or a positive trait? I guess it depends how you use that big ego. I mean, if you're like strutting around thinking you're better than everyone else, then that's a negative trait. But if you're, you know, I guess if you're kind of embracing it in a positive way and using your ego to help other people, I don't know, maybe like help other people find theirs, does that make sense? Then that's like positive. So it depends how you use it, but I think most people with a big ego tend to be really cocky and stuck up and have more of the negative traits, because that's just human beings, isn't it? Okay, oh, there's one that's fallen out of the cup. Okay, let's go for it. Will you give me money for no reason? I can't afford my own life, let alone someone else's, so I'm afraid not, sorry. Do you eat pizza with or without cutlery? Oh, come on, you eat it without cutlery. Who eats pizza with cutlery? Okay, the only time I would eat pizza with cutlery is if it's a really big pizza, like the ones that you can get like at restaurants, like homemade kind of ones. And they're like, you have to like cut it into smaller pieces with cutlery. Sometimes, I guess it depends where you go, where you're eating it. At home, fuck it, I just use my hands, I don't give a shit. Like, even at certain restaurants, like, you know, what's a good one? Pizza Express, use your hands. But like, I guess it just depends how I'm feeling. Because it's not even peer pressure from like a high-end branded restaurant, it's just literally how I feel. But it's always going to be in a restaurant. I will never use cutlery at home for a pizza. So, yeah. Oh, getting Discord messages. Beep boop. What is true friendship? I'd say true friendship is when you can talk about anything to that person. Like, literally anything. Like, with my best friend, we literally can talk about anything. Like, I can talk about really personal stuff in my life to her, and she can do the same to me, and like, we totally listen to each other and understand each other and try to help each other out, you know, and we're always there for each other. We don't talk every day, god, we don't even talk like every week, but we're still best friends because we know we can talk to each other about anything, whenever, wherever, and we'll always be there to support one another. So that's what I'd say true friendship is. Spit or swallow? Neither. Cake or pie? Oh man, that is a difficult one. Because, I mean, pie is nice. I do like pies, like, you know, apple pie, rhubarb pie, any kind of pie. Well, like sweet pies. Like, even pie, like, you know, steak and ale pie. Like, fucking hell, that's really nice to eat. But cake is like, you have chocolate cake, you've got like just normal Victoria sponge cake, you've got vanilla. Oh, do I have to pick a side for this one? Because I really can't decide. I really can't answer that question. I'm sorry, I cannot answer that question. It's like I'm literally split between 50-50. They have like, they're just both good. I both love them. So, who is your favourite Harry Potter character? Good question. I think it used to be Hermione, like when I was younger. Just because like, I think it was more because I related to her hair, because my hair's like naturally wavy like hers, like curly. It's obviously not right now because I've straightened it because I'm fake. Jokes. But I think now, like when I've watched it more recently, which wasn't that recently, it's probably like, I don't know, I want to say relatable wise, Luna, because Luna's weird and wonderful and does what the fuck she wants and doesn't care what the people think, and I'm like that now. But then again, you've got like, as an actual character, Professor McGonagall, because she's pretty sassy and like she's really sweet and I love her, and she like knows when to like use humor and, you know, make you feel like an idiot. It's just so fucking great. And she could turn into a cat, you know, who wouldn't want that? Next one. Would you have gluten on the bread or take the gluten off the bread? Off and bread being in capital letters. I don't know what the hell you mean. Do you mean like, would you have it gluten free? I don't even know what gluten is. What's gluten? Nope. I don't know. I'm afraid I can't answer that. Okay, next one. Does pineapple belong on pizza? Well, guys, you know who's wrong? The people who think it doesn't belong on pizza. Pineapple belongs on pizza. It can come on pizza. You get sweet and salty popcorn, no one complains. Why not pineapple and ham on pizza, you know? It's just like sweet and salty on pizza. I don't see like, what's the problem? I've read somewhere that people were putting bananas on the pizza or something. This was a few years ago, but still, bananas. And then just the other day I read someone was putting kiwis on pizza. Like, you know, I'm all up for trying it. Oh, in fact, actually, it was on my phone. It was at work, on the radio. I heard it. Yeah, you learn things at work. Not important things, unfortunately. So yeah, pineapple belongs on pizza. If the world was taken over by a zombie apocalypse, what would be the first thing you would do? The first thing I would do would be, oh my god, there's a zombie apocalypse. Yes, finally, I've been waiting for this. And then secondly, I think like, you know, what do they do on The Walking Dead? So, you know, I've got to pack all the tin shit, make sure I got food, grab some weapons. I guess if it's like The Walking Dead zombies where they're like slow, then that'd be okay. Then I'd like, you know, venture out and I guess try and find better weapons maybe first, because I like live in a city, so I'd go, I don't know, to, they have like weapon stores, you know, I don't even know. I don't even know. I just find something to kill them with, you know. And then I don't know, I guess if all the communications have died, then perhaps go to my mum's, maybe, because she's there with my sister, and she's on the coast, so like I guess it's kind of safer on the coast. Is it safer on the coast? I don't know, I feel like it is, because like you've got like a wall in a way to stop people from coming in. But I don't know. But yeah, I'd probably go actually no, my brother lives closer. Go from my brother and then go to my mum's. It's a bit difficult because there's like different people I would want to go see. Like I'd want to go to my dad, I'd want to go to my mum, I'd want to go to my boyfriends, I'd want to go to my grandparents. It's like, Who do I prioritize? I don't really know. Anyway, just ignore me. Does evil come from within and why? Ooh, okay. Does evil come from within and why? I mean, if we're going to like go deep into DNA, then maybe it technically comes from within because it's in the genes. Like, you know, I don't want to like stereotype people with mental illness, but like sometimes if you've got a really bad mental illness, it can like make you think really negatively and do negative things. So in that kind of sense, it could come from within, but a lot of stuff like depends on your upbringing. In which case, it's not from within; it's from your upbringing. Like it all depends on how you're brought up in the world, and how your parents, how your surroundings perceive things and react to them. So it could be a bit of both. It could be a bit of both. Who knows? Oh, sorry, Mike. Sorry. Duck or suck? What? Okay. Next one. Where is your house? And within said abode, which room do you conclude knights vein upon the wool and cloth driven platform to which grazers go blind and criminals do good? What? Okay, another one. Just gonna let that go. Just pretend that was never read aloud, I guess. If everyone spoke their mind, would this world be a better place? Definitely not. Definitely not. Because if you don't speak, you know, people don't speak their minds because, you know, they don't want to hurt other people's feelings and they're worried about how they react. And I think if we spoke our minds all the time, then we would upset people, make enemies. We'd probably have more enemies than friends, to be honest, because, you know, sometimes you want to support friends, but in supporting them you sometimes have to say things they don't want to hear, and, you know, all that stuff. So I think it'd definitely not be a better place. Yeah. Never play Overwatch again, or never watch Creator again. God damn it. Oh man. I mean, I could technically say, you know, never play Overwatch again, because then if Crais ever plays Overwatch again, which he won't because he always says he doesn't like it anymore and he's never going near it ever again, but then if he played it, I could watch it and just, I don't know, pretend I'm playing. Is that sad? I don't know, because like he's such a big inspiration to me, and it's like, you know, he also gives me so many ideas as to what to do with streams and YouTube and all that stuff. But then Overwatch, it's like content, and it's like, I love it. Like, it's one of my best favourite games. I haven't got a diva jacket for no reason. I haven't got a freaking Overwatch mouse mat, which is really cool, for my boyfriend. Thank you so much. For no reason. You know? So, I mean, I could probably live without Crais. You know, it only says like to watch him, so technically I can still like follow his Insta and just keep updated on what he's doing on pictures. Does that count? Have I broke the system? Top or bottom? Definitely bottom. Wait, what are we talking about here? I just kind of went ahead and answered that instantly, in relations to yeah, you know what I mean. Next question. Does life require purpose and a goal? I think so. I think it requires purpose and a goal, yeah. Because if you don't have a purpose and a goal, what do you do with yourself? You know? Like, even if we have like, you know, a day off work, we still get up in the morning, we clean our teeth because it's good for us, we eat because we have to. And like the goal is to stay alive, I guess. So if we didn't have any purpose or any goal, we would be technically dead, I guess. But like dead inside kind of thing, you know? I guess humans just can't work like that. Animals just can't work like that. The world cannot work without a purpose and a goal, I guess. Or at least a purpose, you know? That's how I see it anyway. Would I like pizza boneless or vegan? What's a boneless pizza? What? Boneless or what? What's boneless? I don't understand. What's going on here? I mean, I could answer, would I like vegan pizza? I don't know, would I? Okay, maybe I can't answer that. Whoops. Okay, skip that one. Oh my god, am I skipping too many? Okay. If you found £1,000 laying on the floor in the street, what would you do with it? What would I do with it? If I found £1,000 just lying there on the floor, I guess I'd pick it up and kind of look around and see if there's like anyone who looks like they've lost, you know, a lot of money. First off, I'd be thinking who the f carries £1,000 in their pocket. But I don't know, yeah, so if no one claims it, if no one looks like they're looking around for money, I would take it and I would keep it because I'm poor and I have a right to keep money that I find on the street because it technically doesn't belong to anybody anymore. And I would try and be sensible and save it, but I would probably also buy everything that's in my Razor bookmark folder on the internet. Which would probably be £1,000 worth of equipment. So yeah. How tall is Tim? How tall is Tim? Tim, oh, he told me this. I think Tim's like 6'1", 2 or 3. I think he did tell me. I can't remember though. It was a while ago. But I think it's like 6'1" or something. Don't quote me on that. I'm sorry if I'm wrong, Tim. I just know you're tall, okay? Oh, for fuck's sake, I know who wrote this. If the moon waned today, what was it yesterday? Jamie? I hate you. We'll just leave it at that. How many drops of water are there in the ocean? Oh my god, come on, man. Dude. Technically it's all one drop though, right? Because it's all one big molecule. Wait, what's a molecule? I don't know. You know what I mean though? It's like one big freaking thing. Liquid. It's all together, right? Ta-da! I answered it. Oh, I got 2 there. Getting a bit greedy. Okay. What's your perception of time now? Does it go quick or slow? And what does this depend on? Time... I think currently, at this moment in time, time actually goes quite quick. Like, as a kid, time used to go real slow, but like in a good way. You know, like the summer holidays would feel like they lasted forever. It was fucking great. It was great. But now it's like, time goes really fast. You know, we're nearly in March already, for God's sake. Like, this video will be uploaded in March, and like, even like, everyone says January is a really slow month, but I thought it went really freaking quick, to be honest. Yeah, like, it's time goes quick is the answer to that. And what does this depend on? I guess it depends on if you're happy in life, in a job, happy in your job, or not. Like with my job, I'm not happy, but I'm not sad in it. So like time goes relatively quick. It could go quicker, but I'm not sure. Yeah, because time flies by when you're having fun, doesn't it? So if you're happy in life, I guess it goes quick. But if you're depressed and feeling low, I guess time feels like it drags on. So yeah, depends on how you feel, I think, actually. Oh, we're getting low. Do I like the words noise and moist? I like the word noise. The word moist can go fuck itself. That kind of works as well, because you know, moist. You get the point. Okay. Is it more important to be respected or liked? Definitely respected. Wait, is that not the same thing, respected, liked? Because do not people not like you because they respect you? Like, you're not gonna like someone that you don't respect, right? Does that work? I'm not sure. But yeah, to me they're like respected and liked is like the same thing. Kinda, you know? What have we got? What have we got? Chocolate milk or vanilla milk? Ooh, I think I gotta go vanilla. I don't know, but then I've always been a chocolate person. But like I've started recently to get really into vanilla, and I really like vanilla. Like when I get back from the gym, I always buy a vanilla milkshake because vanilla's amazing. But then the chocolate ones are also really nice. Oh god, this is another one I'm like 50-50 on. I really can't decide. I think I'd have to go with vanilla. I just feel like, I don't know, vanilla feels more fresh and chocolate feels more, but yeah, chocolate feels more filling, but like in a good way, like a good feeling kind of thing. Yeah. Oh, vanilla. I can't decide. Okay, it's gonna wreck my brain trying to decide between those two. Okay. Next one. Corsair or Logitech? Neither. I'm a Razer fangirl, bitch. Dogs or cats? I do love cats. I'm a crazy cat lady. I don't have a cat tattoo for no reason, you know, it's my first one I got. But I also love dogs. This is the thing, people think that you can only like one or the other. I love both. I love dogs and cats, but I just love cats a bit more. You know, I was obsessed with them when I was a kid. I just loved them so much. Okay, is it easier to love or be loved? Definitely easier to love, especially for me. I can find it so easy to love other people, but to love myself, Wait, that wasn't the question, but either way, I'm answering that question. But yeah, be loved, like, I don't know. I just find it easier to love other people, you know? I'm always thinking about other people, never thinking about me, so yeah, it's definitely easier for me to love other people. Second to last, let's go. What made you become a Twitch streamer? Oh, okay, good question. I actually tried, I've always been interested in Twitch streaming before I even really knew what it was. So basically when I got my laptop, which is still alive, it's about 7 or 8 years old now, I wanted to try streaming on it, but I never did because I couldn't manage it. I think I tried streaming GTA 5, and yeah, it just literally never happened because when I played the game, it was going at like 0.0000000 frames per second, and it just didn't even work. So scrapped that, never went back to it until I got a gaming PC and better internet. I did actually stream at the end of uni, beginning of last year, but I think I only streamed like 2 or 3 times, and that was Overwatch with my dudes. But yeah, and now I am here and I am streaming as much as I can, because I did it because I found the Click House, I found Crais, I found Bazza, I found Lucifer, and they really inspired me to do something that I've never really been comfortable with, which is games. You know, I've always found it hard to find a game I like, and when I found Overwatch, I genuinely found something that I like doing a lot in my free time. And playing competitively, I played it very competitively when I first got it, and like, you know, my rank means a lot to me, it really does. So but yeah, no, I wanted to stream it because it's different. I've never done it before, and I've always been into YouTube. I've had a YouTube channel before for my camera work at uni, but yeah, so I thought, you know, why not stream it? Give it a go, and you know, I've really enjoyed it. Yeah, it's something I found new and enjoyed, and so kept doing it. And finally, left or right? I'm gonna have to go left because, you know, we're left-handed. Simple as that. And that was a very simple question to end with. But yeah, that's the last one. We are out of questions right now. So I guess I'll wind up. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've learned some new stuff about me. I keep looking at me instead of the lens. I should know this. I'm a camera operator, for God's sake. Right, ignore me. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. And as I said at the beginning, I really appreciate all of you guys for supporting me in as many different ways as you can. And every one of you means something to me. Like, I really appreciate it. And yeah, keep watching. I've got another video coming. Last one of the VR chat series, so keep an eye out, and I'll see you in the next one, whenever that'll be. Put some suggestions in the comments, actually, of any videos you want me to do of, like, me. Alright, see ya!
I don't wanna stay here, no. Ain't gonna keep it low.